Hello, yes. I'm coming. Just give me a moment. Thank God you're here. I was beginning to think that no one was going to show up at all. Is that pumpkin crunch? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I haven't had it in forever, but my mom used to make it every Thanksgiving. It really brings back memories. If you want, you can set it down over there, next to the turkey. I'll be honest, I was really expecting other people to show up, so I've only got the basic fixings. You know, the turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. I hope you can forgive me. Yes, right there is just fine, and feel free to take a seat anywhere. I know it's not much, but I don't mind if you sit on the couch. It's pretty comfy, and this apartment really doesn't have enough space for a dining table anyways. Can I get you anything to drink while we wait a little bit longer for the others to arrive? I'd assume that most people wouldn't show up more than 30 minutes late to a get-together, but you're here now, so that gives me a little hope. Oh, right. Your drink. I've got water, milk, apple cider, and ginger ale. Nice. I think I'll have to pour a glass of that for myself as well. Here you are. I hope you can appreciate my strange mug collection that I use as cups. I feel like it's kind of a staple of college life to have a weird assortment of strange cups as opposed to a matching set. Which do you want? Best dad ever or the ceramics class special? I feel you. I wouldn't trust this mug either if I hadn't glazed the inside myself. When I'm finished, I've got to show you what's on the bottom of the inside of this one. Our ceramics professor said that if we put a marble on our piece while it was baking the glaze, that it would turn out really cool. He was totally right. My marble made this cool fractal pattern. Well, he didn't say whether or not it was toxic. I really didn't ask. Now that I'm thinking about it, most people just use the marbles to decorate pieces of art, not cookware. Well, it's been a few semesters since that class, and I'm not dead yet, so I'm pretty optimistic about the whole possibility of poisoning myself thing. You do make a good point. I think it's pretty safe to say that he'll be my only guest tonight. Not that I mind or anything. You're great company, and well, if other people have places to be, I won't hold it against them. I know most of my good buddies are with their families, but, you know, good old out-of-state me really doesn't have anywhere to go. And I had the idea that there might be other people without a place to spend the holidays, so I put this together. I'll tell you right now, even if all of this effort was just for you, it'd totally be worth it. I know the pains of loneliness, so it brings me a special kind of happiness to know that I can help someone else find company. Man, it feels like I've been talking my head off. I hope you don't mind. It's just kind of how my mind works, chasing one thought to another through a chain of loose, arbitrary connections. So, I'll stop myself for a second. How are you doing? Yeah, I got you. It's not clinical depression or anything, but I'm definitely in the blues more often when the leaves start turning orange. Something about getting less daylight, the shorter days and colder temperatures really seems to just make the perfect storm to make me want to stay inside in my in my in my nice warm bed and not do anything or talk to anyone. I'd be lying if I said that getting up before 9 today to prep this turkey was not a struggle for me. But what can you do? I've got tea to warm up my body, and now I've got you to warm up my soul. Honestly, I've really got no right to complain. Hey, not to totally derail the conversation or anything, but are you hungry at all? I haven't had the largest appetite lately, and still seem to be going strong on the late brunch I had this morning. Because if you're not hungry, I think I'm just going to put everything in the freezer to be my lunch for the next few weeks. You did not just say that. Of course I'm serious. I've been off the meal plan since sophomore year, and the food on that table was just about all of this week's meal spending budget. I'm planning on getting my money's worth, whether it be through pleasing friends or keeping me fed. I don't really mind either way. Giving it a second thought, though, maybe I'll just do that later. My apartment has just been naturally cold with the weather we're having, and this couch is way too comfy to get up. Also, idea. I'm really getting the let's just chill out vibe from you, and this blanket isn't doing a great job of keeping me toasty. Please don't be weird about this, but would you mind sliding over just a bit? If we get close enough, we'll be able to stack our blankets on top of each other and share our body heat. I mean, well, it'd be totally platonic, unless, I mean, like, if you'd be okay with it being more. No cap. I think you're pretty cute, and I'm gonna go right ahead and take that as a yes. No grand elaboration needed. Words cannot begin to describe how warm I feel, both body and soul. Do you mind if I lean my head on your shoulder? I know it's like a thing for the girl to lean her head on the guy's shoulder, but honestly, fuck gender roles. I want to be the sub sometimes too, you know? Exactly. And also, thank you. I appreciate that you've got an open mind about that. It's a little difficult being around people who aren't willing to step away from the outdated norms of yesteryear. And I'm not saying that there won't be times that I'd like to go all macho or whatever. It's just that I like when I'm able to trust someone enough to be vulnerable around them. There's something so positively freeing about not having to put on the mask and act anymore, and just be myself. Especially if that self wants nothing more than to be big spooned and told everything is going to be okay. God, that probably sounds weird. I hope you think it doesn't sound too strange. You know what? You're pretty great. You know that? How's about this? We Netflix and chill, but like actually just chill. We'll turn on a words. We'll turn on a calming Ghibli film and fall asleep together to the beautiful animations and amazing music. It's settled then. I've got a feeling that tonight is going to be a great night.